birthday.
What's poppin'? All you guys aren't jerks.
Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and say it.
What's going on, you jerks? Yeah, I really thought that would catch on, like the finger guns, but I don't know. Doesn't seem to want to catch on.
You're forcing. Finger guns was more like natural. This one you're forcing it.
Not really.
You do
I don't
finger
really...
guns all day. I've seen you.
It would be. I still laugh every time if it like took over my entire ego and like I said goodbye to you. It's like, all right, finger guns, I'm out of here. Like, you know,
yeah. Supermarket.
That's how we like ended like the fucking Zoom meeting. Yeah. Or I just go around. Yeah, just go around to like people like the cashier, the supermarket, and be like, all right, fucking, I'll catch you later.
Okay, if you're stopped by the police, do you go, finger guns?
That could be dangerous if I were to do that.
Yeah.
They'd be like, this guy's fucking loaded. He got fucking 2 guns, man. What's with my nose? It's like dot.
2 tiny guns.
Yeah, 2 little tiny handguns. What is this? I didn't even realize I have like a dot on my nose.
It's a nose?
Yeah, no, it's on the nose though. There's like a little dot. I didn't even notice it.
I have it.
I don't see it.
Oh shit! You better give that fucking thing back. I'm gonna need that, dude.
Maybe what you have here is a finger.
Oh, I'm
from an old, you know.
I'm growing another
someone
finger.
Took it. Someone took it and left.
Oh, it's like replacing it.
Yeah.
Or I'm like a reptile. I just have to cut it off every day.
Right, like a tail.
It grows back. Yeah,
like a tail for your nose.
Isn't that like in a movie where like a guy had like a third nipple he had to shave off?
Yeah, what was it?
Like it was like scary movie or something.
If you have a third nipple, do you have to shave it off? I mean, why can't you just keep it? Wouldn't that be kind of cool? Like, hey, I got an extra one.
I'm not sure.
Embrace your nipples. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even really think I need nipples.
Okay, what do you prefer? To have 1 nipple or 3?
You're asking it like I prefer it, like I know what it's like. I don't
know. No. Would you rather?
All right, just a show of hands. Who's got 2 nipples?
Hey.
Okay.
Wait.
All right. We're all on the same page then. Yeah. Right, I got 2 too. So, what would I rather have 1 or 3?
One, not in the middle. In one of the 2 like normal positions of a nipple, you know.
Okay.
I mean, like 2 like right beside of each other, and then 1 just a single.
No.
Whoa! What? Wait, Folkart, what?
Not yet said. Not 1 in the middle.
Yeah, no, he's saying the position. Like, so if you have 1, it's just 1.
But you could have like 1 here, and then 1 in the center. That would be cool. I would like 3.
Yeah, where's the placement of the 3?
Yeah, so that's what I was talking about. You don't want like 2, like, you know, beside each other, and then 1
like a dynamo. Yeah, no.
That actually, if that was the option, I'd go with 3. If I had 2 on one side and then 1 on the other. Yeah. You know what would be? That? Yeah, I actually feel like that would quite please me. Yeah. I feel like the weirdest thing is just having 2 nipples, but they're like 2 inches lower than they should be. That's probably the worst scenario.
That's that happens.
Does it really?
Nipples.
Oh yeah, like at the bottom of your rib cage placement of your nipples. Oh, that's
like
bad.
a displacement.
Right. And then some people have them like on their shoulders. They just got shoulder nipples. Hey, rumor has it that's why they made shoulder pads. Because
it's a brassiere for.
Yeah, if you had hard nipples, it would just like, you know.
It's a bra. Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
not
shoulder
a,
bra.
Mm-hmm.
Shoulder bra. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why it's rude to like come up behind somebody and grab their shoulder, because
you never know. You never know.
Yeah.
You just that's why I usually go for a little twist of the shoulder.
Like a pinch.
Yeah, little tiny little, you know.
You never know when you might come across one of those high nippled shoulder people.
And they're easiest spot. They're always going like, oh man. You know? they're actually relatively easy to pick out in a crowd, you know?
Yeah.
So what's the chat talking about? Nothing about what we're talking about. Yeah, literally not talking about or turning people away, I think.
No, they are. Okay, they are talking about that Schwarzenegger movie. What was it? With the 3 tits. What was it?
Oh,
yeah, the one in Mars. Yeah.
I don't think I've seen that.
You didn't?
Total Recall.
Yeah,
Total Recall.
That one.
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
You know, I can't say that I've seen very many Bruce Willis movies or Arnold Schwarzenegger movies.
Okay, really? Why do you compare one to the how?
I feel like they're always in the same kind of movies.
Haven't you watched Terminator?
Yeah, but just the first one. I didn't like it. Also, I didn't really like Die Hard.
No? Dude, that's a classic.
No, I feel like I just saw it late, you know? I've seen Kindergarten Cop.
The Godfather.
It was dated.
If you see The Godfather now, it's a good movie, but it's so boring. It's like
I can't. I've never seen it.
And people is going to hate me for this. I love Star Wars, but I tried to watch the episode 4, 5, and 6 with my girlfriend, like a couple years ago, and it was not what I had in my memory. It was much slower, and it was like another rhythm, you know? Yeah, it was like a soap opera, almost.
Yeah, it was
Star Wars.
It was too comedic. I think that the Star Wars, my favorite Star Wars movie of all time was I think they call it Rogue. Is that right? Rogue One.
Yeah.
I've never
like
seen
a sequel, not a sequel, a parallel story.
Yeah, a parallel story to what was going on with the 4, 5, and 6. I think it was, but it was gritty, and everybody died in it. All of the main characters died in it. That was so cool. I like
Damn,
that.
did Scorsese fucking direct that one?
I don't know. But it was gritty. There was no comedy to it, you know?
I don't think I've seen a single Star Wars movie all the way through. Not a single. Yeah, not a single one.
You're not that young.
No. Why?
Because that's something I expect to hear from someone that is 18 years old.
No, because okay, so I'm 28. So the what was the one where they were doing all the fucking like racing and shit, and that one character everybody hates is in it? Jar Jar Binks is in it. Episode 1 with Jar Jar Binks. Everybody fucking hated him. Darth Maul.
Darth Vader?
No, not Darth Vader. Darth Maul, the one with the fucking horns.
Yeah.
Is this helping you? Yeah, he's got a bunch of them. All right,
that's
so anyway.
A lemming.
It's a lemon.
You know what a lemming is?
No.
You never played Lemmings, the video game?
No.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, we have to do a lot of shit together.
Okay. But all right, so when I was a kid,
do you
in
know
that
Lemmings
movie,
in chat, please? Sorry, go ahead.
It's a video game?
Lemmings, yes.
Never heard of it.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Are you saying lemons?
I think he said Lemmings.
Not lemons.
Lemmings game. Maybe if I see it, I'll know what it is. Nope. No.
Oh my god. How old is it?
Oh, 93.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You were like 2 years old.
I was 1.
Yeah. Fuck you.
No, I have no idea. I don't know anything about that. Dude, it was like Tony Hawk was when I... See, this is why I think people in my age group hated Star Wars, is because the episode 1 sucked. And unless your parents were into it, you didn't really get into, or like an older brother or something, you probably didn't get into Star Wars, right?
Right.
Which I nobody around me, my parents hated sci-fi.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, my parents,
can see that.
Lord of the Rings. Oh, I hate it. My parents hated it too. Fuck that shit.
What?
Fuck that shit. Fuck.
What
that
about
shit.
That was
the
epic.
wizard, the silly wizard with the
Harry Potter? Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Oh my god.
I grew up with the movies. Like, they were the same age.
Okay,
Yeah,
wait. Back to the Future. What? Be careful.
I love Back to the Future. I also love, like, I just watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off again. Those movies, though. Like, those types of movies, yeah, I love those. You know?
Indiana Jones.
Nope. Okay. It wasn't my age group. We didn't fucking know. I mean, fucking Folkart's into like Star Trek, but that like probably makes sense, right?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I was in my late teens, early 20s when the Next Generation came out, and that was like huge, the series, you know. So yeah.
See, makes fucking sense. Nashef's more in the Star Wars area, I think.
No, because Star Wars, I was too young for Star Wars.
Yeah, well, when it first came out, it was like in the 70s, right? So, but still, like, I feel like you mostly get in shit when you're a teenager.
I'm from the 80s.
I know that. I'm just trying to say, I feel like you get into shit when you're a teenager. So it would have been, it would have been 15, 17 years too late. I feel like 15 and 17 is when you like all that shit for you. So what was in when you were 15 and 17? Cocaine.
What was? Yeah, no, it was not pointing. No, it was it was Back to the Future. No, not even. I don't know.
That was the 80s.
Okay, I was a teenager
in the 90s.
Yeah, in the 90s. No, late 90s.
That's still the 90s.
In the 2000.
Okay, so
what was in the 2000?
Fucking nothing.
Nothing. That was a very lame decade.
It really was. Yeah. It was just trying to figure itself out.
In the 2000s, that's when all of the Harry Potter stuff come out.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan.
But it would have been my age group because I was like younger then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I was probably like 12 when it first came out, or 10.
I mean, but that's with all the trends. You can say, oh, I like music from the 80s, from the 90s. I like movies from the 70s, 80s. Nobody says, I love music from the 00 from 2000.
They had some,
there's a lot of good music. There's a lot of good bands.
Yeah,
but they didn't.
People trash on them now.
Change.
But that's 90s and 2000s. Rock and roll. I love that shit.
Okay, 90s, yes, but 2000 was more of the same, or
it was like pop.
There wasn't a revolution.
Yeah.
No, you had everything going more towards pop. I mean, that was when like Kanye and Drake were probably in. I think that's when fucking Kanye was in his prime. Unpopular opinion. I don't think Kanye fucking sucks now. But like in the 2000s, he was probably pretty good.
When was all the teenage bands like
Green Day and all that shit?
No. I mean more like Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera.
That was the 90s. That was the late 90s.
Oh, that was the 90s.
Yeah, that was like
Backstreet Boys and all that shit.
Right. Yeah, that was the late 90s. 2000s was like, I can't even think. It was like fucking Fergie and shit, and like Black Eyed Peas and fucking
Black Eyed Peas, right? It was all the new pop rock.
Yeah, the weird. I think it was a weirder shit.
The Killers,
like T-Pain. Yeah. Well, yeah, the other side of it, yeah, but it was all still pop, you know? Yeah. Not the best music, to be honest.
No, it's not.
No, the 90s were probably like the last.
I was thinking Oasis is from the 90s, right?
Yeah.
Oasis.
Late 90s, probably. Yeah, like the Red Hot Chili Peppers and stuff.
Oh.
Okay, just reconnected. I don't know what's going on.
Okay.
I didn't do it.
I think we're back now. Something's going on with OBS or YouTube or some shit. So enough about the 90s and the 2000s. What about the 2020s? Come on.
They didn't really they didn't slap too hard, you know.
The only thing people can talk about in the last 2 years is just COVID. COVID.
Do you think it's going to be remembered like the entire decade, like about COVID? Like in 20 years, they're going to remember this decade about like the COVID decade.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I think so.
They'll forget it just like they forgot 9/11. That was
Never
about 20
Nobody
years ago.
forgot 9/11.
Yeah, nobody forgot.
No,
what are you talking about?
No, but it's not like on everybody's mind. You know,
I don't know.
I saw this I guess it's an interview of some young people that were being asked about 9/11. You know, they were like 15 years old and younger. And they're like, "What? What are you talking about?"
Really?
They didn't even really know what it was. Yeah.
I think like so the 90s was AIDS. The 90s was AIDS.
That's a cool way to think about history.
That's what people worried about. People worried about AIDS a lot.
Man,
in the 90s.
I was in my prime then too, and that just fucked everything up.
Did it not? Did it? Everything.
Yes.
Every time you were gonna fuck, you thought about AIDS. You're gonna get pregnant, get her pregnant, and have AIDS.
Was also the 80s.
Yeah, it was probably like 85 to kind of like
in the 90s
95.
was all the concerts for AIDS and all the marketing behind it, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, like let's stop being like pieces of shit and let's do something with this.
Right. What was it? Yeah, the 2000s had nothing. Oh, they had, they war. Probably, the TS, the war and the TSA was like, you know, everybody's like, I gotta take my shoes off now.
Yeah.
Fucking shit like that. And then, I mean, obviously there's a bunch of other bad shit. But
well, the year 2K, that was huge.
But that was the 90s.
Yeah.
that was 1999.
Right. Everybody worried about that for exactly 2 years. Didn't they find out about it in like 1988? 98? No. Somebody was like, hey man, what about when it does hit 2000? Like, I don't know. It's probably fine.
That was all a ploy to get everybody to buy new computers. And I was one of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Someone is saying 80s was syphilis.
That's right. Yeah.
1880s. Absolutely. It was the worst, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. 80s. So what, I feel like 2010 people were not worried about that shit though. Like syphilis or fucking AIDS.
No.
I think it was like HPV and shit.
MTV.
No, that's a music television channel. No. HPV is different. It's a human papillomavirus. Very similar logo, though. I know how you can be confused.
Okay.
Oh God.
All right, guys.
So mixing, lots of fun.
Yeah.
Ever since 2015, I feel like yeah.
Okay, we just had a video that was basically a monologue from Max.
Yes,
right?
it was.
What?
He went
like a lecture.
on and on and on and on about Flavor Caramel this, Flavor Caramel that.
I really wish that never got released.
I think Fokker and I, we should say that we had like a lot of pressure to make that video happen.
Yeah, there was blackmail involved. Yeah, we had to.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, I want to be the star. I want to be famous. I want to talk a lot about something so people recognize that I know something.
Yeah.
That was it.
Right. That is.
It was actually more of a plea. I mean, it's like, please let me do this. Please, please, please. I want fame and fortune. Well, maybe not fortune, but fame so bad.
Yeah.
Make me the star.
All right, mutually.
I want McDucky to be proud of me. I want Fat Boy to be proud of me. Yeah.
Yeah, Fat Boy. Who the fuck is Fat Boy? Fat Cat?
Fat cat.
I said Fat Boy.
Fat Boy.
Did I say Fat Boy? Did I say Fat Boy?
So.
What Fat Boy? Yeah. I want to look cool, the Fat Boy.
I'm talking about someone else. Okay.
Okay. I'd love to know who it is.
Me too. Cool guy.
Well, all right. All I got to say is I did, if I had my little thing to talk about and feel smart.
If I were me.
If I were me, I feel like I'll only say that when we do the show. I don't think I say that out on the streets. You know? I really gotta stop. But Fogart got to talk about chocolates. When the fuck are you gonna get to talk about something you know? Not
hey, we haven't even released the chocolates yet.
But they know it's coming. Right. We talked about it before.
They know it's coming. Yeah.
But
I know
still,
nothing.
We gotta pick something for Nachev. We need to do something.
I know
like
nothing.
Sweet currant or something.
Yeah.
I don't know shit.
Talk about your favorite PG. I don't fucking know.
I can talk about Diet Coke. I drink a lot of it.
Ooh, he could be the star of Vape Train Golden Syrup. How's that?
Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
It's going to be a really short video. Okay.
I feel like you're gonna do what I did with the Flavora Caramel. Once you're asked questions, you're like, I don't fucking know, just use it. I don't like whatever.
It's cool. It's cool.
It works for stuff. I don't know. Yeah, it's worth having. Yeah, I don't know. I hated that video. I don't know. I wouldn't even watch it again. Like I watched it when it was first made, which is like 2 months ago, right? And then you guys uploaded it. I was like, fuck, it was that one. Fuck.
It was really tempting to make you look bad. Really
I think McDucky. I think McDucky has a good point. I think Max should write a poem about Flavor Caramel. Wouldn't that be cool?
That video is basically a fucking PSA on fucking Flavor Caramel.
Love letter. Yeah.
Didn't I write an article? No, I didn't. I said I was gonna.
You made love to it.
Yeah, I don't think you wrote one on that. You were going to, but we did a video instead. So
yeah,
it was his personal diary.
But it is a super useful ingredient. There's no doubt about that. No doubt about it.
It's something that like you don't need a lot of, I guess, because like the more I think about it, like I don't think I've ever used it over like 0.75. But it is brown sugar. I mean, if you like brown sugar.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, if you're doing something that you really want some super duper brown sugar notes, I would say you probably could take it up to 1%, but I would never go over 1%. I don't think there's any use to go over 1% with that flavor.
Yeah, it's a weird one.
I would like to know what the chat think about this flavoring, and if they have any question, because what we said in the video is what we think, what Max thinks, basically. But maybe they think different.
I think I said
no, it's shitty flavor.
There's one other flavoring that I think comes really super close to Flavora Caramel. Flavora Caramel is a brown sugar. Inawera has a brown sugar. And I don't know whether it may be discontinued now. I'm not sure.
I think it is. It's hard to find.
But it is hard to find. But I'm telling you, that is the closest thing to Flavora Caramel as you can get. It's super, super close. But like I say, I don't know if you can get it. I know I searched for it for a long time. I finally found it, but I think it was only available at DIY Vapor Supply.
I mean,
and they tend to get flavors that are like getting ready to get discontinued.
Yeah, on their way out.
Yeah.
But having Flavora, does it make any sense to buy Inawera?
No, I don't think so.
No, I feel like I stopped looking for it. Like I remember when Folkart told me, because we were trying to do, this is so long ago. This is when Develop first started. We were gonna do, what was it? We were gonna do like an actual creme brulee, I think, or we were gonna do something, and we needed the best brown sugar, and everybody was.
It was the creme brulee donut, the creme brulee donut. That Skittles wanted to do, I think it was.
Was it? I know we did. I feel like we were trying to make something, but it never like got recorded.
No, there is a creme brulee video.
I know, but
creme brulee donut.
Maybe,
but Folkart already had it at that point.
Maybe it springboarded off of that.
I think so, because you already had it at that point, and you were like, "Oh, you got to get this." And we were going to make something with it. And I don't remember what it was.
But the reason that I brought Inawera brown sugar up is that all the other brown sugars that I have tried do not hold a candle to Flavora Caramel. They're just nowhere near as accurate or as tasty, because TPA brown sugar, to me, I don't know whether I haven't let it steep long enough or what, but I really don't get much brown sugar from it.
Which one?
TPA brown sugar.
Oh no, it's like it almost is like graham cracker clear. It's got like it's caramely, but it's also syrupy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like it's like if you were to make caramel and you take the sugar before it's done.
It tastes almost exactly like a brown sugar simple syrup. Like it tastes like it should be for like a cocktail. You know what I mean? Like I think Matt, like Coke Can, he used to do that with bourbon a lot, which makes sense that you would be like almost naturally sweetening instead of using sucralose.
Yeah.
You'd be like enhancing. He'd use it more as like an enhancer. I don't know. I'm not him. I
just want to say that Festivus said that you can still get Inawera brown sugar at DIY Flavor Shack.
Okay.
He said DIY.
No, DIY Vapor Supply.
That is where
DIY
you did.
Supply.
That's where you got it from. I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, also, just a funny thing about DIY Vapor Supply. I remember when you released Mayan Milk and Double Chocolate V2 ended up being sold out literally fucking everywhere. And I went to DIY Vapor Supply. It was like one of the first times I ever ordered from them. And I got that. And it was literally the last bottle they had there too.
Really?
Yeah, I remember because I was like, I wasn't sure if I placed an order for it, so I double checked, and I was like, oh, they're sold out. I'm like, I must have not ordered it, and then I looked at my invoice, and it was in there, and I was like, oh shit, I did get it. I literally got the last bottle from them.
Wow.
That's how fucking Mayan milk like literally like blew up. When you fucking dropped it, like it was literally like the one ingredient nobody could find.
And let me tell you, that's probably the last recipe that had that effect.
Yeah, that hype behind it. Yeah.
The hype, yeah. I don't remember any other recipe with that amount of hype after that one.
No, I don't think so either. I remember like let's try to figure out like I used to fucking vape like stuff like I remember who was that guy? Hash slinging slasher. I loved his recipes.
Yeah.
I loved like when like Jerry and people were doing like the brown butter ice cream, which I would totally love to remix. Like that was the stuff that I was like super interested in. That I felt like they were really appropriately hyped. Like, what did you guys like? Like, what were hyped recipes that you guys like? Like, strap-ons were never for me.
No, I remember Gold Milk.
Yeah, but that was already out before I started.
Yeah.
God Milk came out just about when I got started, and I mean it was a good mix, but I mean at the time I guess it was a good mix.
Yeah.
But I wasn't really that big of a fan of strawberry flavors and stuff, so I didn't really. I don't know. I didn't really enjoy it that much. It was a good recipe, but
for a recipe.
You never really found like.
I never felt in love with the recipe. Never happened to me that I jump into hype. Then
there are a few.
The only one
that for me.
The only one that really grabbed my attention was Obsidian. For some reason, that recipe, just, I mean, it was just like that recipe was made for me, for sure.
Yeah,
but
Fidalgo's fucking shit is like fucking up because he's like, I know he didn't mean it, but he's got a whole bunch of things that are just deleted from Slushy. This happened to him before too, but I know it's just Fidalgo's thing is fucked up.
Yeah, Slushy, it's nothing against you.
Yeah, it's. I mean,
I don't know. Maybe
I can unhide him, but no, he didn't do it on purpose. Sorry, little technical difficulty. You know, why does Fidalgo even need to be a mod at this point?
Is Fidalgo even here?
Well, he must be because he's fucking like putting shit.
Someone is using his computer.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
So anyway, for me, it was like Longing, loved Longing when that came out.
Oh right.
Oh, that was one the first
recipe
one
by Addicting that was like crazy to me. That blew my mind. But I don't even remember what it was.
He had a few that like, if I were to say like who's my favorite mixer, it's probably Dave. Because he had a lot of mixes that I really liked. You guys don't even fucking.
You told me that. You told me it was your favorite.
I didn't say mixer. This is a language barrier, dude.
Okay.
You're my favorite, not Jeff. You're my favorite.
You're my special little boy.
Oh, special means something different then.
Yes.
You told me I was special.
Yep, I did. I did say that.
Okay.
Yes. I know yours is Emily. Your favorite recipe has to be from Emily.
Emily is my favorite mixer. I don't know if it's the one that makes the recipes I like the most.
Really? Oh, you just like her.
I like her as a mixer.
Okay. Well, who's your favorite mixer then?
I don't know.
I always really liked Jerry's recipes too. Jerry was he mixed a lot of the way that I liked. Thought that was cool. Never really Shindo. Shindo never really did anything for me.
No, I mean,
fear.
You as a mixer are really good doing a YouTube show as a mixer.
I'm pretty good at
you're special.
Yeah, but I'm I'm pretty good at mixing too, right? Yeah.
No, I really don't know. Probably Dave too.
Dave, what about you, Folkart?
Probably.
Who's your favorite?
Oh man, I don't know. I don't really have favorites, I don't think. One mixer that I'm continually impressed with, two mixers, and they're both female.
Thank you.
Jennifer Winstead and Jennifer Jarvis. They both impressed me more than most mixers with the recipes.
Huh. Yeah, I feel like I've tried a few Jarvis's recipes. I really wanted to like them, but I don't know. Huh?
You don't?
Not really. Like, I feel like they're just, well, she has like that DAP free kind of style. I need it. Like
you need it.
I need it.
Well, and it's odd for me to mention her as one of my favorite mixers, but the way she uses the flavors and not use those DAP ingredients is pretty amazing. How she can come up with such good recipes.
Well, that's what happens to me with Emily. I mean, I like how when I see and try one of her recipes, I am like, oh, okay. When you discover those things, like, okay, I get why you use that. That's clever. She makes clever recipes, and I like that. Yeah. From Dave, I like that he tries new things, and he did some things that was out of the box.
Yeah, he's well-rounded. Like he does a little bit of everything. Like, I didn't like Abuela, and I loved Cardinal, and like everybody was hyping up Abuela and shit like that. And then I tried like a couple of tobaccos from Dave and like Chiba Steba. I'm like, these are so much better than Abuela, and I just didn't understand why Abuela got so much hype.
But that's why he's a good mixer, because he's doing things out of the box, but they are still vapeable. They are still good.
Right.
That's something I really like.
Well, hey, since we're talking about mixers and how they mix, you want to talk about a couple recipes?
Oh yeah, I forgot we had those.
Okay.
Why don't you go first, Folkart?
Okay, so I randomly went through all the flavors, just checking out some new recipes that people have been posting. I don't know whether this had ever made it like to the top 5 on the, if they were trending or not. It was made like 12 days ago. But when I saw what it was like, okay, I got to mix this. This recipe is by Sebastian. It's a really long name. It's chocolate cookies with white chocolate chips and macadamia nuts.
He names recipes like we do.
he needs to condense the name, but it's got chocolate, it's got white chocolate, it's got macadamia nuts. It's a cookie. What could go wrong? And when I looked at the recipe, it's like, this looks like it might do really, really well. He's using Jungle Flavors cookie at 1%, Mullenberry cookie bite at 4, Vape Train Love DIY at 1, Vape Train Macadamia Nut at 1.5, Wonder Flavors Macadamia Nut at 2, and Flavor with Sweetener at 1. I don't think he says how long to steep this. I would think it would need, I think it would need probably 5 days steep at least. And it's the first thing that kind of I like about it is the chocolate note. It's got a great chocolate note. There's no off notes to it. The cookie bite and the love. Love has to me. Love has just a little bit of like a chocolate kind of vibe to it.
Mm-hmm.
But the Mullenberry Cookie Bite, that's a chocolate cookie. So
I don't get chocolate from Cookie Bite though. You do?
What do you get? Coconut and what?
Yeah. I get a little bit of. Well, I get cardboard, but I get a little bit of I get a little bit of a cocoa, but I don't know. I've never used it at 4%. Maybe that's.
Yeah. To me, it is a chocolate cookie. I mean, it's just a straight up chocolate cookie. It's like one of those fudge rounds, you know. To me, it's like a fudge round. You know, it's a soft chocolate cookie with chocolate filling in it, but the Cookie Bite doesn't have the chocolate filling. It's just that you know, the chocolate round part of it. But yeah, it's got a nice chocolate to it. The nut part of it, I don't get a macadamia nut, but with any Mullenberry flavors that you use, you're going to get nut just about. If it's a darker kind of profile, a darker kind of flavoring, you're going to get nut. You're not going to get nut in their strawberry. But if it's any type of a bakery or chocolate or something, you're going to get nut. So I do get a nutty note from it. And I like the fact that he used the Love DIY in there because that kind of helps soften the cookie. The only thing that I'm missing a little bit from, well, there's kind of two things, is that to me it doesn't feel like really saturated enough. I don't think he could go any higher on the Mullenberry Cookie Bite because I think it's about right. But if he were to like increase the Jungle Flavors cookie a little bit, or maybe even go with an FA cookie where he could pump it up to maybe like 2%, I think it would give it a little bit more texture, a little more fullness. But it's pretty good. The chocolate, if you know, he says he's going with a chocolate, he's going for a chocolate. I would have added another chocolate to this to make it a little more chocolate forward. So something like a Capella double chocolate V2 would be great in this. Perfect, actually, I think.
Right.
But it's a decent chocolate cookie with nuts, and yeah, there's no off notes. It's pretty good. I just wish it was just a little more saturated, but yeah, it's pretty good. He did a good job on it.
Well, Breno Serra is asking if Cookie Bite fades.
I don't think so. Not really. No.
Okay, but you still would use another chocolate to boost.
Yeah, I mean, Cookie Bite for me is a good starting point for a chocolate cookie, but to really get that full saturation of a chocolate, if you add some kind of fudgy kind of chocolate to it, like the Capella Double Chocolate V2, and it's already got a little bit of nut in it too. It's like a creamy hazelnut or something in it. That's going to make it even more like full and more, the chocolate be more present in it. It's almost like a sticky, gooey kind of cookie.
Are you like with me, like where Mullenberry is like exclusively just like an accent, like as an entire brand, like all their stuff is just an accent to any recipe? Are any of them main flavors?
The pineapples.
Yeah, but I don't even think then, because I always they stick out, but I don't think that they'd be like, if I was going for a pineapple recipe, I need, like we learned that last week with the whole, the throwdown between, Mallory and Leo. Like, yeah, I think they both used funky pineapple, but you can't get away with just using that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel like I feel like most flavors are like that though. I mean, I very seldom use just one flavor for one note.
Well, right. Bubblegum.
Well, there's like
Mullenberry bubblegum is good.
I guess most flavors in general, like you have more that are accents than you do as like main notes. Like you can use sugar cookie really high.
I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
I understand what you're saying. The Cookie Bite for me is not an accent. The Cookie Bite for me is the base. You can build around the base. It's not something that you add to a cookie to add a little something to it. This is something that you want to build around. I think it's a good base, so it's not an accent note. So to answer your question, no, I don't think all of them are just accent notes.
See, I probably should I've never went that direction with them because I've always thought of them that way. So it's interesting to see somebody using it at 4%, and it really is like the star of the recipe. Because even in Samoa Sammy's, sure. It did very little, to be honest. Mm-hmm. We used that as an accent, but we did build around it, but we didn't really embrace what it was. So it's new to me, like the information that Cookie Bite is actually like. Yeah.
The star.
Yeah. It's to me it's one of their best flavors, Cookie Bite. If you're going for a chocolate cookie.
They have a few.
That's about all that you can do with it though.
That's true, yeah. There's probably a handful of mulberry flavors I'd actually recommend. I'd say Cookie Bite is one of them. Funky pineapple. Oh, for sure. Bounty's the number one. Get Bounty.
Bubblegum.
Bounty's good. Bubblegum.
No, bubblegum. I like their SSA is better.
I like their coconut.
Yeah, but it's
the coconut.
Palm coconut.
Palm coconut.
Yeah, palm coconut's good. The banana's good. Yeah. I like their banana.
Oh, I didn't really.
Yeah, there's a few.
Oh yeah, soft banana.
Yeah.
You can't say American bubblegum. SSA.
I like it.
Yeah, but SSA is the same thing, but it's stronger. So
right, but I'm talking in Mullenberry.
Yeah, I feel like there's got to be more too, but I've just been kind of let down. Like I've used their banana. Did they do banana milk? They did like some stuff. I was actually excited
they have
about.
A lot of weird stuff that looks more like a one-shot than a flavoring.
Like strawberry chocolate cupcake or cactus cupcake.
Yeah, that shit. Like I don't know what they're doing. They had like one that was pretty good. It was like a raspberry white chocolate, but like it was good in terms of like what I tried from them. But like you can make infinitely better ones from other people.
I think the SSA line is a much superior than the Mullenberry.
SSA
made by the same company, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, SSA is more like if I were to put them in a box, they don't feel like Mullenberry. They feel like Wonder flavors with a touch of like FA, you know? Like they did the staple stuff, but then they also branched out and did like some more niche stuff.
Yeah, they wanted to give it like an identity.
Yeah, it's well-rounded.
They wanted to do something good like Wonder Flavors, but with their own thing going on.
They're affordable. They're a good fucking price.
Excellent price.
Yeah, good potency. I mean, you really don't have much to lose. Like, I feel like every flavor, with the exception of their bakeries, which is why I kind of put them in the same camp as FA. Like, a lot of FA's bakeries feel very much the same. But I feel like they're a good price, good potency, and, like, you can do a lot with them. Yeah. You know, you don't have much to like gamble on with them. They're gonna be pretty good.
Yeah, I think that today you can move around SSA and jungle flavors and not buy TPA. I mean, if you find what you need in those brands, you can spend like not a lot of money and stay away from TPA.
Yeah. One of these days, like for a live show, you know, when we prepare for one, we should really just dedicate like a stream to like saying like what the top ones are, like at Bull City or something like that. Like what you would like. Maybe we could like build carts or something for like a new mixer. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah,
I have an idea.
Do you?
Yeah, I have an idea, but we should talk with one of those companies.
Oh, well, okay.
For an assignment.
That could be cool. I've always wanted to do this beginning mixer stuff like right. We just like we're so bad at it. We always
we are.
Because like we don't have the mindset to do
I don't think you can think about like a dollar amount or like a set like 10, like a list of 10. You have to do like literally just the best ones. You know what I mean? Like everybody tries to like dial it down and say like get 10 from TFA, get 10 from Capella. I feel like you just need a list that are like all the bangers from everybody, and just be like, and then you can just worry about the budget later because you're gonna buy it anyway. You know what I mean?
Well, we did something like that. We started doing the beginner list, but it's outdated.
Yeah, it was tough.
Have we released that video yet where we talk about what we're talking about now?
No, we haven't
released that yet.
No, we did one episode like that.
Yeah, so we're going to be doing some videos, or at least that one's going to be coming out. That's kind of in the same vein as what you're talking about.
Yeah, true.
Which I mean, I think with some of the videos that we're doing now are geared more toward beginning mixers. So I think we're doing a pretty good job of those. I don't know if it's like it's not obviously going to be everything for every beginning mixer, but it is designed for the beginning mixer.
Yeah, but we want to do something that is for a beginner, but that someone that is more advanced could watch it and also get something from them.
Right.
So I have a question for you guys. Well, I guess probably be better asking like off air, but do you guys remember when we filmed that episode, right? Like how we did it?
Right.
Do you think that would have been better live?
No,
we've tried that. We've tried that.
But we did that in a good time frame. That could have been done live.
No, dude, that recording was super long.
But it wasn't an hour and a half, which is like the cap of like our live episodes.
Yeah, but it's like, but then they have to they would have to go back and rewatch it, and then it's like, okay, now what did they talk about? What did they talk about? If they watch the video that we're putting out now, I mean, we've got a list. You watch it to the end, we have a list basically, right?
And how we came up with that list.
It's a lot of editing.
Yeah.
That one was like tough. Yeah.
I feel like I would like to do that live just because like the editing is a pain in the ass. Like I'd almost like, to be completely honest, I'd rather do that than like interactive mixing or like, something like that.
Yeah. And it was really fun to do because we got into a discussion.
It was fun. Mm-hmm. Could we try it?
We could.
What's the next thing? What if we did that next week? Would people mind if we did that?
That's funny because I was going to talk to you guys after this live. We're live, right? After this, about something that I have in mind, not so we don't have to do the interactive or the Yubo remix. So we can talk after the show.
Okay. If I were to pick though, like I love Blind Remix. Yeah, if I were me, I love Blind Remix. I love The Assignment.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of You Vote We Mix or interactive mixing. Put it in the comments if you're a fan. I don't fucking know. No, I don't know. I feel like those are the weakest shows that we do.
I really want to know what they think.
I do too. You jerks.
You jerks. We care about you jerks.
I do because I feel like the interactive mixing, like, both those shows I'm indifferent about. They're fine. But I would love to do like actual, like longer, like maybe like a longer format where we like the three of us actually do what we were gonna do for that episode. Like think about it in the background. What are you making faces for?
No, I think Fidalgo he has something wrong. It doesn't make any sense what he's saying. I think he's writing someone else like a private message.
Yeah.
Hey Jamie, don't forget to pick up milk, bread, and eggs.
No, I'm going to remove that just in case.
Probably good idea.
Okay.
Yeah. Something's going on with his account.
Blink twice.
Yeah.
If you're okay, man.
I feel like that was a secret message. Let me read the first letter of each word.
Some Da Vinci Code shit.
All right, somebody call 911. That's some scary shit. No, I feel like we'll talk about it later, I guess. But I would love to do more beginner mixing stuff, or like just where we think people, and then like obviously people can go in the comments and add their suggestions too. Like if we stuck to a particular brand, I think that would be really helpful for anybody, you know?
Yeah. Well, maybe. Okay, we can talk later. Maybe.
We'll talk about
There's a maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish that video was out where people could be like, nah, this would be better this way, you know?
Yeah, because we're talking about something they haven't watched.
It's coming out really, really soon, I believe.
But it was like it was like kind of like a perfectly timed shit show, because it was like we said we were gonna like do the research and then we forgot, and then we just did it like in the moment, which ended up being a longer recording.
Research.
You did research. You did, and then
of course,
and then we all like blindfoldedly just like, did our shit. Like, well, me and Nashef did. We're like, we're not gonna read Folk Art's list yet, and then we just like did it. We agreed on a lot of it. You know, it was good.
Most of it. I'd say 80%, 75%.
Yeah, there are some arguments about the 20%.
Yeah, for sure.
That's
a fun video. Yeah,
it is the longer recordings are worth it from the entertainment side of it, but I don't know. I find them like look at the Flavora Caramel. That one was rough.
Yeah.
Rough around the edges, you know? That was also like the third recording we ever did. So it was like really new.
Ever did? Whoa.
Well,
that's like 3 years old, buddy.
But for like, you know, this newer format that we like started doing, it was definitely like the third one. So you did biscuit, strawberry, and then that.
Right.
Hey guys, I posted the link to the recipe that I was talking about in the chat there. If you want to go check it out, it's a good recipe. Did anybody else have a recipe? Talk about?
I can talk about what I'm vaping now. That is by Emily, of course.
Okay. I forgot about this. Okay.
Okay, I mixed Emily's Teddy Graham cupcakes. This is a recipe from September 12th, and I think it was made in Mix and Vixen, something like that.
Right.
Yeah, I think it's part of it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She says this week profile is a delicious cupcake with vanilla frosting and decorated with Teddy Grahams. This is why I like her mixing style. It's really hard to get a profile like that where you have cupcake frosting and like a Teddy Graham topping and consolidate all of that in 4 flavorings.
Yeah, that's tough.
As a 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4.
How?
It's almost a paternity 1, 2, 3, 4. You could say. But it's really good. It's going to be excellent in a couple of days. I really like the use of Flavor West birthday cake. I'm not a huge fan of it. But I understand why she's using the birthday cake with the graham cracker to get that kind of. I would have used like TPA graham cracker probably to get that cakey flavor with that honey vibe. That is not just a cupcake. That way to get a cupcake that is soft, but also the crunchiness from the Teddy Grahams and that honey vibe from them.
Right.
But I would have used TPA, but then I see Marshmallow Vanilla that is doing something similar. It's toning down that graham cracker so it's not that dark and harsh, you know. I don't know if harsh is the word.
Yeah, it's just smoother.
Smoothing out the edges.
Yeah. I don't get a lot of frosting flavor from it, but I think it's a matter of a couple of days to let it steep.
That's kind of surprising with her using the Capella vanilla cupcake, because that's basically just frosting, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's there for the frosting, but the rest is still too fresh. You need to sit down and get more rounded to see that frosting pop. But
marshmallow doesn't leave.
Really interesting recipe.
It just doesn't leave that much room in the beginning of the recipe, once you mix it fresh.
Hey, did you add sweetener to this recipe?
No. You can. I would add some Flavor West sweetener, probably.
Right.
Like 0.5. That would help with the frosting for sure.
Yeah.
But it's a really interesting recipe. I mean, if you want, some mixers are really good to learn how to mix. If you follow what they do and understand why they do it. Emily is one of those cases.
For sure. Yeah. Actually, like anybody from Noted, like Chiba, Sam, Emily, Dave, they like Noted is a good example of like telling you what the flavor tastes like on its own, but like their mixing style, like they just kind of like show you how to bounce shit around. Like they really think of the recipe as a whole.
Yeah. Right. I didn't find in them any recipe that I mix every week, but every time I mix something from them, I'm satisfied with what I'm mixing what I'm vaping. You know, it's interesting.
Right. I mean, Longing was one that was like all day vape for me for a while, but other than that,
and I want to have Dave and Emily in the show to do something.
Yeah, I think that we talked about that on a Tuesday, an unedited thing, right?
Yeah,
I'm all for that. I think that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I gotta get a hold of them.
Hey, we have our Q&A soon, right?
Yeah, we have it Tuesday. That's with our platinum members. Yep.
Yeah. Good shit.
That's coming up. And then Thursday, I don't know what we're doing Thursday, because Not Chef is going to talk to us after this show, and maybe we'll
Max has
change it up.
He said yes.
Yeah. So
well, you'll just
we'll
see. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't feel like people would miss it too much if we skipped out on
No. If we give them something new and interesting.
Yeah. I think it'd be way more fun.
Just switch it up, man. Switch it up.
We'll see.
All right. That it? Anybody got anything else?
Hey, I just want to say quickly, I want to give a shout out to Mr. Wayne Walker for changing his midweek critique back to Wednesdays at 7:00. I know that's pretty late for him, especially if he goes couple hours. But there for a while, we were kind of overlapping. And he changed it, so that was pretty cool of him to do that. I know he's got that new baby, and with the sitter and stuff, he couldn't. It was hard for him to do the show at 5 o'clock like he used to, so he changed to 7. So that's pretty cool. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Yep.
I giggled when he said new baby. Like, I found that fucking like it's like a rescue dog. Like it was,
he's got a new one, man.
He got that new baby. He had that other one, but that one was getting worn out.
The brand new is much cooler.
Yeah, he found that new baby on
new
the
tech.
Yeah, with the bionic arm. He got that. He got that upgraded new baby.
Baby 2.0.
Gotta get that Apple baby. They came out with the Apple Mini, and then they started making children.
Bigger batteries.
Yeah. They're all about that smaller format. So they're like, you know what? Fucking, this one's USB rechargeable. So like, whatever. They got a new firmware out. The Apple baby runs.
The iBaby.
Yeah, the iBaby. He's got 3 nipples. Everything comes full circle, people.
Yeah.
It's the Terminator baby from Star Wars. Oh God, that was a good time. All right. If you enjoy this type of fucking content, you can go to developdiy.com. You can, you can look at, got the Kilo coffee milk, latest and greatest from Developed. We did another coffee on
the private episode,
right?
Live episode, whatever. Yeah,
kind of a coffee.
That was a disaster. Yeah.
No,
yeah, it wasn't. I didn't like the recipe.
It wasn't a disaster. It was okay. Mowgli seemed to really like it.
It was okay.
It was all right.
But the Kilo one is much better.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's on the monthly most mixed or something like that on all the flavors.
Wait, what?
Oh,
one of the monthly most mixed. I think so.
Oh, the Kilo. The other one's not public though, is it?
No, the Kilo.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You can go. Last week we did the assignment. You can go look at all the recipes that came out from the assignment. Got the membership. Want to see us on the Q&A? Fork it up,
Thank you to all the members.
Yes, thank you to all the members.
Great.
I'm looking forward to seeing everybody on Tuesday. I can't wait.
I should say most of them are great.
Most of them. It's gonna be a little awkward with Leo and Mallory, and
Yeah.
Wish it was closer. Like if it was this week, and then they would have been the wound would have been fresh. Yeah. Then we got you want to tell them about the crafted line?
Folker?
You talking to?
Well, because Folker always says the wrong name.
Chef Cole.
Okay, so
UK flavors.
Kind of, yeah.
Close. Okay, so you can head over to chefsflavors.co.uk where you can pick up all of our crafted line one shots. We have Citron, Divine, Gourmand, Indulge, Parasol, Quake, Scarlet, and Spark, which is a diverse range of different profiles. Cheesecakes, chocolate. We have a chocolate cheesecake. We've got a strawberry cheesecake. We got cookies and cream milkshake. Just all kinds of stuff. Almond custards. Everything that you'd ever want in a vape. So go check it out.
Right on. You want to tell them about the diner line? Oh, you fucked this one up too. Yeah, you fucked this one up
okay.
too.
I think I can do it. We have the diner line. It's at flavorjungle.com. Right?
Yeah.
Yes, flavorjungle.com. We have that's our diner line is 5 1-shots. 5, not 4. 5 1-shots. Yeah. We have the carrot cake, we have the picky lemonade, we have the peanut butter milkshake, we have the strawberry donuts, and we have the amazing double stuffed golden cookie. That is a golden Oreo, basically, but we cannot put the name. Yeah. Try them; they are great. You can try carrot cake, Nick's green favorites.
Mm-hmm.
I think he left a review. Yeah.
At IKEA?
It was here or in IKEA website. One
in the carpet. Yeah.
Yeah, carpet. Section.
Carpet center.
Yeah. Try it and tell us what you think.
Yeah, he was like, "Hey guys, you sick of that new carpet smell where it smells like glue? This one smells like fucking potpourri. This is the best smelling carpet I've ever fucking had."
That's more like Rip Trippers, but yeah.
Ooh, that's the next. Yeah, gotta send it to Rip Trippers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sick of tits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one's like fucking dragging your tits on the carpet. Yeah, yippity doo. You know? Yeah. Finger guns. My nipples are chapped, you know? Something like that.
You jerks?
Yeah. Yeah. Vaping is the future and iBabies are the now, you know? Anybody else we can make mad? Jay Hayes, you're a jerk. No, I'm just kidding.
No. Oh my god.
All right. We'll see you next week. All right. For something.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Jerk of the week. We're doing jerk of the week.
Yeah. Jerk off of the week.
Yeah.
Yep. We're gonna bottle it in. All right.
See you guys.
See you next week.